আমি এখন ভাষণ দিব পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্স আর রেইমন গারফিল গেটেলের ফর্মস অফ দ্য স্টেট অ্যান্ড অফ গভর্নমেন্ট forms of the state. Various attempts have been made to classify states, but these attempts have been unsatisfactory because they rest upon no scientific principle by which the fundamental characteristics of various states may be distinguished in their nature, in their legal character, and in their primary purposes. States are essentially similar. All states contain the essential elements population, territory, government, and sovereignty, so that in a strict sense a classification of states is impossible. States differ in their external characteristics, and uh, descriptions of these differences have some value, but they do not give a scientific basis for classification from the point of view of political science. The essential characteristics of the state is its political and legal nature. This is manifested in its governmental organization. Hence, the most satisfactory classification is based on the similarities and differences of governmental forms. This results, however, in a classification of government, not of states. It may be asked that since states manifest their exist uh, existence only through the governments, and since on no other basis can they be properly distinguished, a classification of governments is in essence a classification of states. Modern political science, however, draws a clear distinction between state and government. Hence, a classification of states on the basis of government rests upon a confusion of the two terms on the basis of descriptive differences, which are from the political point of view of secondary importance. Various classifications have been made from the standpoint of population and territory. States uh, may the terms terrible state, city state, feudal state, nation state, and other empire, which is the mere historical descriptions, contain certain ideas as to relation of geographic and ethnic unity of state existence, and give a classification of the forms assumed by the state in its evolution. Mere size in area and population affects the form of political life, and its if differences in wealth, resources, military strength, and the influence uh, in international relations are added. States may be classified as world powers, leisure powers, and petty states from the point of view of the relative degree of external independence possessed by states. They may be classified as fully sovereign and party sovereign states. The later class includes protected states, neutralized states, vassal states, and similar forms. It should be noted that the term sovereign is used here in its external sense of independence. Other distinctions may be made between insular states and continental states, between states whose territory is compact and those whose territory is scattered, between military states and naval states, between civilized states and uncivilized states, between states whose population is growing rapidly, those states whose financial credit is strong and those whose financial position is weak, between debtor states and creditor states. Such classifications could be multiplied indefinitely, but they are of more value of economist and the sociologist than to the political scientist.